First and foremost, guys, you have the best show out right now. Amazing job. I fucking love the boys. Amazing job on the show.
Thanks, Joseph.
Yeah, for sure, man. Chace, first question's for you. Now, the source of the Deep's insecurities are explored in depth in season 2. How was that revelation of his origins helped or enhanced his issues?
Oh, man, I think the nature of what he did was obviously so bad, but those kind of characters, to him, those guys almost enter like a victim mindset after the fact, which is kind of like a weird paradox. But that's sort of what happens in real life, where he feels like, what did I do so wrong? I'm this victim, and he's willing to do whatever he can, to get back into the mix and appear like he's sorry. And he's never really been caught before or canceled or what have you. And I think it's like blindsided him, and he sort of falls into that victim mentality of like, well, what was so bad, because he's had a history of doing things like that. And they forced him to give, a sweaty palmed interview to apologize. If he thinks that's going to be enough. So
now, Jesse, question for you on A-Train. Now, A-Train is fast, but he's continually one step behind Starlight. Does he truly want to take her down, or is there more behind his interactions with her?
That's an interesting question. Here's my philosophy on that. I think that A-Train and Starlight enjoy their back and forth. I think that to some degree, they also understand that they kind of need each other in order to navigate through this world that they're in. A-Train somewhat had control over, his situation before everything hit the fan, but now he doesn't really know who knows what or who's capable of what. So he just wants advantage over as many people as he can so that he can secure his spot. But like eliminating Starlight leaves too much room for things to go wrong again. Right. So I think he just wants to keep advantage of her, keep her in his pocket. But if the chance came up for him to like kill her, I don't think he'd actually do it.
It's I was gonna say with Chace also, I was gonna bring a Fresca here, but I completely forgot all about it. But, can you talk to me about the Deep's journey from isolation, and is he hoping to be back in the limelight, or what are his goals now?
Yeah, I think his only goals are like his sole focus is what can I do? Who can help me to get to where I want to be, which is just back to where he was, you know what I mean? Back in the comfort of that privilege and fame and sort of that validation that he's missing. I think he's just so unself-aware. He doesn't know himself and his whole identity is wrapped up in that. So he feels like he won't be happy till he's back there. And I don't think he fully grasps how far he's got to go, right? I think he wants it to be easy, like he's had everything handed to him anyway. So he wants that to be an easy road back, and it's just not going to be.
Now, Jesse, A-Train's health continues to fail, which ultimately slows him down. How does this wear on him emotionally throughout the season? And will he have to come to grips with actually slowing down?
Wow. Oh, man. His lifestyle, everything he's become accustomed to is solely dependent on his physical abilities. And having that stripped from him tears him apart from the inside out. And that, to me, I believe, was a huge component to him getting that heart attack. It was the physical push that he was really doing, but at some point he kind of just needed to like sit down at a nice mahogany desk and like have a talk with somebody about how best to go forward from there, because he's lost control, and he's only worried about one thing, but everything is multidimensional, and that's just not what he's seeing yet. So to be honest with you, it's going to take some discovery. He's going to make a few more mistakes before he starts to take a step in the right direction, because I just don't think he's realized what all he's in for just yet.
Now, out of the 7, which member does A-Train actually trust, or if any?
Black Noir.
Okay.
If any, I think Black Noir is the one that pretty much everyone can trust, because he is, he's straightforward. He doesn't have an ulterior motive, or at least we don't know of anything yet. And there was a point in was that season 1? Yeah. There was no, that's not. I can't even talk about that yet. I can't talk about that yet. But there's a point where you'll kind of see them come to an understanding.
Now, I was going to Chase same question, because I don't know if he necessarily if the Deep actually trusts anybody. I know he fears Homelander, but does he trust anybody in the Seven?
I think he would probably. I think he overestimates how much Homelander actually cares about him. I think he probably thinks they're a lot tighter than they really are, and I think in retrospect, he was probably hurt by. He probably assumed that he was going to have more help. Like, oh, aren't you guys going to come save me and like help me out and sort of help pull me back into the situation? But I think his trust is eroded in a lot of his members of the Seven, but at the same time, I think he just wants to be cool with everyone. He's like, you guys still like me, right? Kind of a thing. So
now,
you know what I mean? I think he's sort of a little bit two-faced, but just will do anything for that acceptance, you know?
I can't wait to finish season 2. Let me just say, one of the most surreal and awesome scenes I've ever seen is when the Deep is talking to his gills. Awesome. Amazing. But I can't wait to finish season 2. I want to say thank you guys so much for your time. I truly appreciate it.
Thanks, Joseph. We appreciate you, man.